Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another reaction for you guys. Today, guys, of course, we're here continuing the journey of Transformers Prime. This is Season 1, Episode 11, Speed Metal. Not sure what that title's referring to. Speed Metal, I'm assuming speed and some metal. Transformers, I'm assuming, so we'll see what happens. But anyways, Speed Metal. Last week's episode, it was okay. It was okay. The more I kept thinking about it, I'm like, it's not a great episode, but at the same time, we're still expanding the Decepticons that could pop up and what kind of storylines the show's going to be doing. And like I was mentioning in that video, and I think I mentioned in that video, and maybe before as well, that I've noticed the quality in the show has dropped since that 5-part Darkness Rising arc that we had, where they had to basically just build a foundation of what this show is going to be in terms of the characters, at least some of the main characters, and the kids and all that. And then they started to figure, okay, now we have to actually build a show because the 5-part arc is done. Now we have to do the rest of the show. And people were commenting on my last video saying the show picks up in a little bit and they're going to find their footing. Like, they're still trying to find their footing. And that happens. It's going to happen. So I have no thoughts about quitting the show or stopping the show, anything like that. I'm going to keep pushing on and continuing to see what's going to happen, because for me, I'm still enjoying the show. I don't love it, love it, but I'm still enjoying it. I'm having a good time with it. So we'll see what happens. And if the show picks up and gets better, then that's great. And if it can still entertain me in a sense, like, I have no reason really to stop it. So that's really a good thing at the end of the day, right? So anyways, guys, let's jump into now. Let's check it out. Speed Metal, whatever that's referring to. Anyways, let's get into now. Let's see what this show is, guys. Let's go.
Metropolitan PD continues to crack down on illegal street racing, citing the danger to both drivers and pedestrians.
What the hell? Are we going Fast and Furious right now? We're going Fast and Furious right now. Oh, shit. Damn, dude. Alright.
You scratch my paint, I scratch yours.
I don't mean to pause, but are we about to do an episode about street racing right now? I mean, I guess, because the Autobots can turn into cars, but okay, let's see what happens. Oh, let's see what happens. All right.
Hey, Cherry Moped.
That's not a moped.
This moped has dual carbs and can go 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds.
A lady's vital stats are her own business.
Yeah, don't keep giving that away.
Hey, you once offered to take me for a ride?
Of course, I did.
Might enjoy watching you take on 4 wheels of muscle car.
Are you challenging me to a race?
You catch
Sounds
on
like
quick,
it.
Punch.
Oh,
what
boy.
do you say?
Hey, you didn't let me answer.
Nope.
Or see, we can smoke him.
Yep.
Not the point.
You just don't get it.
That's it. The Yahoo's going down.
Uh-oh.
Ready when you are, Vinny.
Let's go.
Dirt road by Drucker's Ranch.
And they're out there to walk. Okay.
From here to the next mile marker.
Okay.
Ready, go!
RC.
Winning isn't enough, Jack. You want to make him cry.
Yep. Oh. Are they gonna get involved in the racing too?
Can you believe what some skin job did to me?
Oh, it was him. Okay.
Street racing among the humans again.
No worries, Herr Commandant.
It is Lord to you. We do want Megatron looking his best for the memorial.
Not a word to anyone.
Our little secret.
Yeah, sure. Someone's gonna find out.
It's all over school.
Of course it is.
You beat the pants off that blowhard bully Vince.
Hey, I've been looking for you.
Oh, I bet you have.
How great was that? I was like, yeah, go Jack.
Night, 11 p.m.
Oh, that big illegal race going on.
You always have a choice, Jack. And what part of just this once did you not understand?
He didn't listen.
No, I'm sorry. Come on, Raph. Just this once?
Bumblebee shouldn't agree to this. And let me guess, he's gonna agree to this. Mm-hmm.
Bike's in the shop.
He's like, what the fuck? Okay. Perfect time to pause. We're halfway through the episode. I get the point of like wanting to beat the bully, but real like, okay, yeah, To me, like, so far, this is definitely the weakest episode of the show, and I'm just like, I want it to be over, to be honest. I'll just be honest. Because I'm just not interested in this. Like, I get it, these are kids, and they have, you know, problems outside of the, you know, the Autobots, Decepticons, but, I don't know, I just, anyways. I knew it, yeah, he was there, gonna be there too.
The Autobot they call Bumblebee.
Bumblebee.
I know that car.
Oh. That's illegal. It was racing only. No firepower. Where is Optimus during all this? Like, where is he right now?
Anyone seen Jack? They're racing, aren't they?
No.
Just this once.
Did you know about this?
Oh, that was probably smart. Maybe. Yep.
No, start her back up, loser. We're finishing this race right now.
What the hell? Of course the bully was taken. Of course it was.
Breakdown, you'll never guess what I'm packing.
Wait, he's getting away.
I can't believe he thinks that that's Bumblebee's, like, companion or whatever. That's not Raph.
Understand you.
They're here to help. Well,
I'm not even Bumblebee's human friend. I don't know. It doesn't matter why he.
how did he assume that already?
Who will?
You think Bumblebee's okay? Don't
They're
worry.
fine. Don't worry about it.
Bulkhead won't let any.
I had to have backup, of course. Damn. I like that perspective from the car.
Where's the two-wheeler?
That was good. Ooh. Oh, exactly. Here we go. Oh, shit. Okay, that was good. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, you're outnumbered. Run. Yeah, you better.
Some guys jumped you under the bridge. They
Oh,
tossed you into
sure.
their trunk.
Yeah, it happens.
Must
So
have been some
yeah.
kind of initiation.
Knockout.
Knockout. He's angry.
You have defied my orders yet again.
Not the finish. No. Anything but the finish.
Just this once.
Just this once. And there you have it. I'll just get right to the point. As I paused in the middle of the episode and I made it very clear, this was not a good episode, at least for me. It's not a good episode. You may say, it's okay, it's fine, but for me, the only enjoyment I got out of it was that action sequence with, and I have the voice guys pulled up for a breakdown and knockout. I think that's the two characters, the two new Decepticons that were introduced in the last episode. That action sequence, especially where freaking Bulkhead grabbed like the light and smacked him, like hit him like a baseball bat, and he slammed to a building. That was pretty good. And just the back and forth where they're fighting. And Bumblebee's like, you know, he's held up and stuff, and he just turns to the guy and just blasts him. Like, that actually was pretty solid. The action in this show has always been, in my opinion, even though I've only seen now 11 episodes of the show, has always been good. In terms of the actual story and kind of what they were covering in the episode, in terms of like the main plot, is where I'm saying it's not a good episode in my opinion. I've not really been a fan of the human characters, not really, and so to follow Jack, like I don't know, I don't know what it is. I think what it is you have the Transformers, like you have the Decepticons, and you have the Autobots, and especially with the Autobot characters, like it feels like they would be more serious, and they are at times. But since that three of them are basically guardians of three kids that just happen to see all this shit go down in the beginning of the show, they have to modify and change the show to fit them in the mix. And I feel like I'm a broken record because we've talked about this before when we've been discussing the show. I've been making these videos as we've been kind of, you know, going through the show. I've already mentioned this, and I feel like it's kind of come to the point in this episode where it's like, this episode would not have happened if the kids were not involved at all, especially Jack, but mainly the three of them in general, because you have to introduce a bully, right, for Jack to have to race him, and then to race him using Bumblebee again, and then here comes whichever of the two that has who could become a car instead of an actual plane or whatever. from the Decepticon side. Like I said, there's 2 new characters, so I'm still trying to get used to the names. Can't even talk today. Sorry. So, for me, this is not a good episode, as I've said. I think the idea of street racing, I understand because, hey, the Autobots can turn into cars, and this one new Decepticon we're following has chosen to do that too. Because the opening of the episode, there's like an illegal street race, which we see another one of those in the episode. But at the beginning, he knocks out a driver. He's alive, but knocks his car completely off the side of like this hill or whatever. He goes just rolling down and shit because he scratched the paint. He scratched his, him in car form. So it's really about this bully when the main plot really starts, and Jack wants to race him because he's a bully. Okay, well, we don't know who the fuck this character was until this episode. I would probably feel more like it makes sense to kind of pay this off, or at least kind of come to an arc with it, if we had gotten introduced to this bully sooner with Jack, but we never did. Never until this episode. So to me, it feels kind of random. And I know shows that are more tailored towards a younger audience and older audiences like myself can enjoy it. They create storylines and do episodes like this in their show. I understand. But if I'm someone who's going to be watching the show and has seen how better the show has been, especially with the first 5 episodes, Darkness Rising arc, and some of the episodes past that point, they've proven they can write better episodes. Seeing this really is just kind of annoying because I know they can do better, because I don't see what exactly this episode, like, the only thing they really did was, oh, there's this girl that Jack, we've never seen before. I don't think we've seen this girl before. If we have, I don't remember. But now she wants to kind of hang out with Jack a little bit because he has a ride, and it's RC, and then he's racing and all. It's like, okay, they want to create storylines surrounding the kids that are outside of the Autobots, Decepticons, the Transformers. I understand, but I feel like the way they've been going about it so far, especially when we're talking about this episode specifically, it just feels like they really are rushing through stuff and not really, because I don't care that Jack likes this girl or whatever. Like, I just don't care. And that may be just my bias in terms of not liking romance in my storylines, but the way they handled this and created a random villain bully, like, it just, I don't care. I don't care. Maybe because I just don't care enough about the characters in terms of the humans, but I think more so just how they handled it, because street racing within a Transformers show, I guess they're just trying to find different ways they can tell stories, or at least do different things within the show, because maybe they think if we just keep doing this, or if we do a lot of the same kind of storylines within episodes, it's going to get stale, and that's possible. But I think street racing is not actually helping the show. I think it's actually hurting the show, because it makes me go, okay, so what else are they going to try to attempt? Because maybe something else they do down the road that I think will turn out not great will actually be pretty solid. But in this instance, once they open up with street racing, illegal street racing, I'm like, oh god, here we go. Okay, and I was right. It wasn't good. But like I said, there were some okay moments, but I want to see what happens next. I don't know what the next episode is, but apparently you guys, some people are commenting after episode 13, the show really picks up. Episode 20 something, like, or towards the end of the season 1, it really picks up. So I think regardless of what happens in the next little bit, I'm going to push through and hopefully see by the end of season 1, supposedly the show is going to turn around at some point. And I'm hoping that's the case, because I don't want to sit here and constantly complain, because that's not fun for you guys, and it's not fun for me. But this is just, to me, this is the weakest episode of the show so far. But out of 11, I mean, it's 1 out of 10. Now, I'm not saying all the episodes before this have been 10 out of 10 perfections, but they've been pretty solid to pretty good. So if this is just an example of where every once in a while we're going to have an episode like this where it's just not good, I'm fine with that. It is what it is. But just have to be blunt on it. I'd be blunt. Gotta be honest with it. So anyways, I'm done rambling. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm curious to know what you guys thought about this episode. Maybe you thought differently than me. Maybe I'm being a little too harsh. But I'm just being honest, just being myself. And know at the end of the day, I still enjoy the show. I just have to voice that this was just not good for me. Just didn't have a good time with this. But anyways, whatever thoughts you have, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.